Sitting in your Dreamtime chair, close your eyes. Notice your body. Notice any tension that's being held in your shoulders, your neck, your forehead, your temples, your face, and intentionally ask those parts of your body to let go and release any and all tension. And I want you to practice an ocean breath. This is a breath that you watch ebb in and out, ebb and flow. And it comes in kind of quiet, and it goes out something like this. Mimicking the sound of the ocean as the ocean breathes in and then breathes out and makes that wonderful ocean sound. And you can continue to play with your ocean sounds, with your breath. Or you can just breathe normal and forget about your breath. What I'd like you to do is in your mind now, is in your dream chair. You're in your dream chair, and I want you to see in front of you a vibrational scale. At the bottom of this scale, the scale runs up and down vertically. At the bottom of this scale is hopelessness, despair, depression, sadness. And you start working your way up the scale to anger, unforgiveness, hatred, bitterness, resentment. And you start coming up a little bit, disappointment, frustration, overwhelm, anxiety. And you start coming up a little more and a little more. Discontent, bored. And you start coming up one more step, and there is neutral. There is relief. Sigh of relief. I'm not upset. I'm not excited. I just am. And then above the neutral relief space, you see happiness, playfulness, curiosity. You see excitement, joy, bliss, loving life, excited for life. Beautiful space there. I want you to find yourself right now. Maybe when you first sat down in your dream chair, you were below the relief mark in the lower vibrations. But as you sat and you regained control of your focus by listening to my voice and following my words, maybe you started paying more attention to me than you did the voice in your head, the ego fear voice that's been talking. And maybe you came up a little bit into relief. And now you're ready to play. But before you begin to play, it's important for you to know that depending on how much resistance and stored pain still resides within you, as you sit here in relief, that fear voice or those flying monkeys have a lot of power to come pull you out of relief and back down into lower vibrations. And that's okay. Whatever you notice is okay. So maybe if right now you're unable to maintain relief because the voice keeps talking to you and distracting you, I want you to use the 2-chair method. You can go to that video, or you can do the 4 steps to enter the kingdom of heaven. You can do that one. Or maybe you're sitting at relief and you've seen yourself begin to detach from the physical reality you're in and move into the kingdom of heaven. You were able to open the door, walk inside. You have enough freedom and space between you and that fear voice. And maybe when you walk in, you don't see much. And if this is your first few visits to this space, you probably won't. If you've been hanging out in lower vibrations for a long time, this is a very new space for you. So it's not very developed, meaning not a lot of time and energy, creative time and energy has been spent here. So maybe all you see around you is darkness, the void, and you feel that relief and that stillness, but not much else. And that's perfect. Because climbing that vibrational ladder and building those feel-good feelings take your time, energy, and focus. To stay in this space, we have to reclaim your focus and be able to hold your focus here longer and longer by reclaiming it from the fear voice. Meaning, no matter what it says, what it talks to you about, you don't care. You would much rather play in this space. You're ready. You're ready to ignore all of that negativity, all of that fear, all of that pessimism. You're ready to turn your back on it and hold your focus so that you can spend your creative time and energy in this kingdom of heaven within you, or this 5D. And there you are, floating. Maybe you can see you're in space and there's stars around you. And if you can hold yourself here with me, I want you to play with one happy thought. And this is where we begin. It all begins with one happy thought. For me, when I first began, the only happy thought I could think was a warm breeze blowing on my face. That was the only thing I could think of that felt good, that made me smile when I thought about it. And I couldn't even see it. I couldn't even see it as a visual. It was just a feeling of that warm air on my face. That felt so good. And every day I would show up in my chair. I would get to the relief space, the jumping off place. And I would enter in that door of the 5D. And I would just stand there in the darkness and the stars and feel the warmth of that breeze on my face. And that was as much as I could do. And it was perfect. Because it was raising my vibe. I was climbing that vibrational ladder while in that voided space. And I was feeling good. I was feeling really good. I was not only feeling relaxed, I was feeling happy. I'm going to be silent and allow you to ask yourself, what is my starting point? What is the one thought I can think that I have no resistance to, that the flying monkeys don't come in and try to drag me out of the space, that will never happen, and you can't, and this won't, and all the pessimism and the judgment and the negativity and the pain and the resistance. What's one thought that you can think that the flying monkeys leave you alone about? They don't try to attack you about that. Let's pause for 60 seconds and allow you to think about that. And test it out. Think of a thought and then see if the monkeys come after you. See if resistance forms in your body. Resistance, you can tell usually when resistance is there as your shoulders kind of tighten and you kind of hold your breath a little bit. You have shallow breathing. See if you can hold a thought while staying relaxed and in relief and breathing like the ocean. Wonderful. How did you do? What did you notice? Were you able to hold the focus long enough that a smile come to your face? However you did today is perfect. This is a practice that builds on itself. This is you practicing regaining control over your emotional state, which means through holding your focus and spending time and energy, you create happy emotions within yourself. And if you're too lazy to climb the emotional ladder to happy that day, just hang out in Relaxville. Just hang out in relief. That's still extremely healthy for your mind and your body. Just hang out there. Sometimes I'm lazy. But I also know, you know what? I really want to climb that ladder. I want to produce, once I can hold my focus where I want it and not be sucked out. That's the key. And I can hold it there and I can go play in the 5D. I want to go create some things every day. I want to go explore new spaces in this void that I've not explored before, like what my work looked like, I enjoy, what my enjoyable work life looks like, and what my enjoyable home life looks like, and what my amazing body looks like, and what my daily habits look like, and what my travel looks like, and what my bank account looks like. And I know it's unlimited possibilities in there. So in there, I can make it whatever I want it to be. I can look however I want to look. I can have whatever I want to have. And it's instant. This is the world of creation. You think it, it's there. You speak it, it's there. There's no waiting. No waiting at all. And maybe you think something and you play with that for a little while and you're like, I don't really like that as much. I don't really want that, actually. After all, now that I've played with it for a little while, I see that, I thought I wanted it because I thought I couldn't have it. But now that I have it and I've been playing with it, I just thought I'd rather have something else. This is a marvelous place to get to know yourself. And what you actually do want, when you can have it, you can have it here. No waiting. It's instant. And those emotions that you feel are instant. And I won't get off into what happens to your 3D reflection from playing here. I won't go there today. But I want you to know that the most amazing benefit is the elevated mood. And then, of course, the 3D starts to fill in with all the stuff that keeps that mood elevated. That's the law of attraction. But that's not the goal. The goal is that elevated mood. Feeling good. Walking through life feeling good no matter what the outside world looks like. No matter what you have in it there. Who cares what you have in it there? It's what you have in it inside. What you have. You should see my world now. I could only see or even feel a warm breeze at first. But wow, has my 5D world, I've spent a lot of time and energy in there now, and I've really built it out, and I've created some things, and I've learned a lot about myself, and daily habits have started trickling out into my 3D world from that world. I mean, it's really incredible. Really incredible. Thank you for joining me for this meditation. Please come back for the next one. We will build on this practice together. Have a beautiful day.